Oh look, we're reviewing another internet series on YouTube. Only this time it's worse than Beyond. At least Beyond has animation. This show does not though. I don't know if this style is considered animation. All I know is that no network would air this show. Welcome to the horrible train wreck that is DHX Media's world. Man, just saying that title makes me feel like the company is gonna shut my channel down. DHX Media's World is a series created by Gelatin US. I will not call him by his actual name because 1. I do not care, and 2. I'm too lazy. Y'all didn't come to see what his name was anyway. You all came to see a review. Anyways, this, like my Vyan review, will be considered very controversial, as the fans of this series are insanely toxic and would most likely come after me for saying anything bad about this series. So I really can't do this review alone. I gotta get someone that actually has a history with this show.
Hey man, heard you need someone that has a history with DHX Media's world?
Ah, yes. Good to see you, Army Hat. Hey, do you think you can help me with this review? I don't feel like doing this one alone.
Sure, I'll be happy to get my thoughts on the show too.
Alright then, let's begin the review.
Our story begins on September 18th, 2020, when a user named JeltonUS has opened his channel after his old channel was taken down by YouTube due to copyright infringement. Let's be honest, he has not learned his lesson since then. As he began airing a new show on his YouTube channel called DHX Media's World, along with the free seasons of the show, Gelatin would have a series marketed toward children. When I believe children would probably not want to watch a show about quote-unquote logos going on adventures. I think children actually just want to watch Let's Play videos. But that's actually all there is to the backstory. Not much is said here, sadly, so let's move on.
First of all, this was not the first time Gelatin US made a series like this. As before this show existed, on Gelatin's old YouTube channel, which was called Nitrogen Tube, made a show called Peahead and Pals, which I assume the name of the show and user was one of the reasons his old channel was taken down. I mean, Nitrogen is literally a name derived from the company Nitrogen Studios, who had produced most of, if not all, the CG seasons of Thomas and Friends. Companies will play a huge part in this review. As the title of the video says, Gelatin US makes us think that big companies help them with this series. But that's not true from what I've seen. None of these companies work for his shows. Oh yeah, and while we're on the topic of Gelatin US's shows, to quickly sum up his other shows, they're bad! Here in Time and All Numbers Go are major ripoffs of Thomas and Friends and Just in Time. Peahead and Palace is just lazy as sin, and Check and X was such an uninspired idea that the creator had nothing to work with, and the show still only has 3 episodes. That is sad. Back to DHX Media's world. I have a feeling that this is the worst show I've ever reviewed on this channel. All the characters are Mary Sue's, and some of the characters are crazy and kind of unwatchable that the children watching probably don't find the material in the show fun or acceptable. Plus, the show constantly rips off other properties. Like in season 3, episode 26, they just ripped off Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. How do I know? Well, the characters all yell, "Oh, Duke Souls!" 3 times. Like, bro, they even mentioned the similarity too. Oh, Gelatin, Disney's not gonna like that. But the one thing everyone can probably agree on is that the fanbase of the show treats it like it's the best thing to come from God and will do anything to defend it. Yeah, if you're gonna run into my comments and attack me just because I called your show bad, I'm just gonna block you. In conclusion, DHX Media's world is just terrible. The characters are annoying, the animation doesn't feel like animation, and it constantly rips off other shows and properties. Hopefully someone at Wildbrain sees this video, goes to Gelatin's channel, and stops this. Because this show is taking over copyrighted material and it needs to be stopped. I never thought I would give a show this score, but you know what? I don't care! DHX Media's world is a 0 out of 10. I wouldn't even recommend this show to a skeleton.
I would also give it a 0 out of 10. Everything that was said in this video definitely earns the rating for this show. Anyways, thanks for inviting me for this review.
You're welcome, Army Hat. Hopefully we'll make a review another time. Or maybe you can come onto my podcast, which is under my YouTube page. Also, before I end this video, apologize if I had to switch back slides, because I actually had to use audio recordings from Army Hat in this video, and Google keeps pausing his audio that I have to go back slides for it to work. So yeah, if you end up seeing that, I do apologize. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Special shout out to Army Hat Animates for helping me with this review, and I'll see you next time.